taking the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Oh, they knock it free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
To the air on first down. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Green. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. The corners are walked up tight. Calls his own number. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They'll try to add another to their lead.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Graham. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Judkins. On the move at the 30. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy, I'm just going to take it.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Spits it out to the back. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Judkins. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Tackled, but he has a first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the offense. Handoff to the single running back. Giving him his pads. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll try to blast their way in. This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring a touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Running behind that left side. Oh, there's the ball. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking to buy time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take off. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ibuka. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Looking for a man. It's Green. It's complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sategna. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. Tackled immediately after the catch. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
42, Spider. Griffin. Timber.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Ready up.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Down.
They're going to throw it again. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2.
Arrow. Terrier. Terrier. Squirrel.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. Running back searching for a hole. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. He'll throw it. He finds his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Trying to run it in. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. They're just about ready to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Razorbacks are in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 28, Arkansas 21.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
In blue. In blue. Gaucho. Logger.
Going up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Delivers the contact. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to pass, it's Howard. Got his man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Complete to the left. Got room at the 35. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Trying to power it in. Brought down short of the goal line. Two-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw. It's Green. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
The Buckeyes will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Right back to him on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That keeps the score. Ohio State.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
Number 38.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field.
Oh, it's loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up. You feel real.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but